All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Today in Major League Baseball action, we have the Philadelphia Phillies at Kansas City Royals, Game 3, a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series. And it's actually a 1-1 series. And let's time to get a audio check real quick here on Twitch first. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay. Forgot to unmute. And we'll check YouTube now as well. And we'll get to the starting lineups and pitchers momentarily. What is... Okay. Now let's fix the chat on my... Okay. There we go. All right. So Sanchez on the mound for the Phils and Cameron on the mound for the Royals. So it's going to be a tough matchup here for the Royals, trying to win the series after a 1-1 split thus far. Let's see. Oh, lefty. All right. Well, let's start going over. Cameron for the Royals, 4-6 record, 4.95 ERA. I gotta fix the camera a little bit. I think I bumped it as I was getting ready. All right. 4-6, 4.95 ERA, 16 games, all starts, 183, or I'm sorry, 83 and 2/3 innings pitched, 75 strikeouts, 1.41 whip or walks and hits per innings pitched. And opponent batting average is 277. For Sanchez, a lefty, 6'6", 200, 29 years of age, has a 10-3 record, 2.00 ERA, 18 games all starts, 117 innings pitched, 136 strikeouts, 1.09 whip. Opponent batting average 232. All right, on to the lineups. For the Phillies, Turner at short. Hold on, I gotta mute audio real quick. I forgot to do this. There we go. There. Schwarber at DH. Turner, sorry. Top leading off. Turner short. Schwarber DH. Harper first. Bohm third. Cleanup hitter. Marsh right field. Sosa left. Stott second. Real Muto catching. Hill center field. For the Royals, Thomas in center. Witt Jr. DH. Perez first. Caglione cleanup hitter in right field. Lofton second. Marte left. Tolbert short. Maley the catcher, and Rojas the third baseman. All right, looks like we're just about set to start. I guess about another minute or two. Hello, what's up? Thanks for being here, Ronald. Hope you're having a great Monday. Whoops, what did I do here? What the? Okay. We'll leave that alone. Four-seam, changeup, cutter, curveball, slider, sinker. Sinker's only 3.6% of his pitches or his arsenal. All right. Oh, the Royals are wearing... It's a little bit darker of a light blue than this, but not as dark as the hat. Kind of a throwback to the 80s, I suppose. White pants. Phillies in their gray unis. Road unis. Fouled off first pitch. Four-seam, 92. Down the line, just into the stands. Near the camera well and the tarp. 0-1. To turn. All right. Marte, Thomas, and Caglione in the outfield. Rojas, Tolbert, Lofton, Perez at first. That's the infield. Luke Mailey, the catcher. In the air on a curveball, 80. Left center, back at the base of the wall in center near the 405 sign. A leadoff double for the Phillies. So a runner at second, nobody out. Led off the game with a double. Yeah, hit the base of the wall 400 feet away. 406, yeah. Second pitch of the game. All right. Cameron to Schwarber. Delivers. Lefty. Fouled off. Cutter, 90. 0-1 the count. Out. 254 average. 30 homers. 55 RBI in 86 games for Schwarber. Cameron checks the runner. Delivers. Low. Slider, 84. 1-1. A little outside as well. Schwarber's first in home runs with 30. Third in slugging percentage, fourth in OPS. Upstairs and inside, knocked Schwarber down. Four-seam, 93. 2-1 the count. Sweet chin music, I guess. Nearly got his shoulder. Had to bail at the last second. Watching the Royals feed right now. All right, 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at second on a leadoff double for Philadelphia. Cameron with pitch number 6. Swung on and missed by Schwarber. Four-seam, 93 at the top of the zone. Would have been a strike if he had taken it. Upstairs, curveball missed, 82. Full count to Schwarber. All right. Cameron checks the runner, delivers. Swung on and missed, got him on a changeup, 80. Out number 1. Yeah, must have been, I don't know, a little bit of movement or looking fastball. Nah, not sure. All right, time called. Before the first pitch. Bryce Harper, 270 average, 20 homers, 57 RBI in 90 games. Takes inside on a sinker, 93, ball 1. Checks the runner, delivers. In there, looping curveball, 80, 1-1, evens the count. Cameron gets the rosin bag, steps back in front of the rubber. He's set. Checks the runner. Checks him again. Here's the pitch. Low. Changeup, 80, missed. 2-1 to Harper. 333 with runners in scoring position. 7 doubles, a triple, a homer, and 32 RBI for Harper in 2026. Low slider. 3-1. Hey, Kieran, hello. Thanks for being here. You and Ronald, thanks for liking the video. Appreciate it. Don Mattingly did that say interim manager? Outside miss, 4-seam, 94. He walked him. We had a leadoff double. Then Schwarber struck out swinging. And now a walk to Bryce Harper brings up Bohm, the third baseman, hitting cleanup. Only 1 out. Inside, curveball missed, 81. 1-0. His last 4 starts have been a nightmare as opposed to the 4 previous starts. ERA up there. Swung on and missed, 82. Changeup, 1-1. Can't for Cameron. It's like 9 in his last 4 starts. Pardon me. And 1 in change in the 4 starts before that. 224 average, 11 homers for Bohm. Takes inside, 2-1. Two on 1 count, only 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air to center. Sprinting towards the wall. It hits the wall. Bobbles it. I think both runners are going to... Nope, they slammed the brakes for the runner at third. But an RBI double hit by Bohm, his 14th. Hit 414 feet. Well, I don't think the fence is that far away. It hit about halfway up on the wall. 1-0 Philadelphia, and they still have 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. Second hit of the game. 2 doubles and a walk in between there. And strikeout after the first double. He is the interim manager. Oh, okay. That's weird. They're playing pretty decent, so I was just surprised to see interim. Mound visit by the catcher. Yeah, 2 off the wall. First double was off the base of the wall in center. Second one was like halfway up. And they're hitting it to the deepest part of the park. Marsh hitting 309, the 5th hitter. Way outside. Missed cutter, 91. Marsh with 15 homers, 46 RBI in 85 games. Swung on and missed, chased the slider downstairs, 83, evens the count, 1-1. Cameron about to throw pitch 20. Tapper foul, slider 85, 1-2 the count. Royals need to get out of this. They got a tough pitcher on the mound for the Phillies to face. Second and third, 1 out. Marsh waits, takes inside, 4-seam 93, evens the count, 2-2. I mean, I suppose if you walked him, you'd have a force in at any base, but I think he's trying to go after him. It's only 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him. Four seam 94. Maybe a little bit outside, but 2 away. I think the Yankees with the pitching advantage think they got the Rays today for sure. Yeah, is that a 4-game series or 3? Oh, Celsius, gotcha. Yeah, we're not nearly as hot today. Changeup missed downstairs, 80. Thanks for being here, and Luis Rivera. 222 average, 5 homers, 24 RBI. Sosa, the 6th place hitter, lefty righty. Jack to left, but way foul. 1-1, way out in front of a cutter 91. Yeah, wait a minute. What? I'll have to check that between innings. It is 4 games. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I think they played Thursday. I think I was going to do that game. Low, changeup, almost in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, I think we will have, game 4, getaway day on that one. Rays, Yankees, 12-10. A lot of day baseball this week. All right, time called, and Cameron gets the rosin. I think doesn't say timeout here, but I would have thought time had to have been called there. We got a 2-1 count. Swung on and miss. Cutter, strike 2, 92. Way inside. Nearly hit him. Yeah, the Yankees need to, they're slumping. Rays have been playing much better since getting swept by the Dodgers, I'd say. In the dirt, did he go? No, says the first base umpire. Laid off a... Come on. Curveball 84 in the dirt. Porter, the home plate umpire, who is also the crew chief, Alan Porter. Jim Wolf at first, Alex McKay at second, Roberto Ortiz at third, your umpires for today. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul, 4-seam 92. We'll do it again. Here, we can post that in the chat. 85 degrees and sunny in Kansas City, Missouri today. Here's the full count pitch. Inside, 4-seam 94. He walked him. Bases loaded, but 2 outs. That'll bring up Stott, the second baseman. What was that? What were they showing? That pitch was way inside. They made it. Oh, I think it was so far in. I don't know. That was weird. I mean, I don't know why they showed the location. It was easily inside. Stott, 247. I missed it. 247, 7 homers, 40 RBI. Takes outside. Cutter, 91. Nowhere to put him. 1-0 the count. On the ground to second, throw to first in time. 4-3 ground out. Lofton to Perez. So huge 2 straight outs. The Phillies get 1, but they leave the bases loaded when they had only 1 out. Strikeout and ground out on a weak tapper. Bottom of the first coming up. Royals send up Thomas, a right-handed hitter, Witt Jr., a right-handed hitter, and Perez, a right-handed hitter. I think, yeah, this is the only game in the afternoon today. More tonight. We will have Blue Jays Giants for you tonight. Hope to see you for that one. And we will also have Golden State Valkyries, Washington Mystics WNBA coverage tonight as well. Hopefully that doesn't go long. Yeah, Yankees, Rays, Astros, Nationals, Mets, Braves, Brewers, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Padres, Rockies, Dodgers, the other games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games on the Monday's slate. But Yankees game 1 for sure. Gotcha. Yeah, 2-2 split. Guess that would help the rest of the East. Of course, the rest of the East, I think, is more focused on probably the wild card, which is suddenly getting jammed up. Red Sox and Orioles playing better, and the Jays continue to struggle. All right, we are back from commercial. Royals coming to bat for the first time. Christopher Sanchez, 10-3 record, 2.00 ERA. A lot of strikeouts, 136 strikeouts in 117 innings pitched. Changeup, sinker, slider. Oh, they were showing lefty versus righty what he throws. Okay. Downstairs to Thomas, a 216 average, ball 1. Missed on a sinker, 95. Ooh, thought that was a strike. Phillies should have challenged it. 95 sinker nicked the outside edge of the plate. Instead, it's 2-0. No. A little low. Sinker, 3-0, 94, but it should actually be 2-1 the count. 216 average, 5 homers, 24 RBI for Lane Thomas. Lefty versus righty. Inside, sinker, 94. He walked him on 4 pitches. The Royals will take that. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr., the DH today. Again, here's your umpires. 290 average for Bobby Witt Jr. Sanchez staring down the runner. Now he's set. Here's the windup. Deliveries right down the middle. Slider, 85. Strike 1. Here's the next pitch. Ooh, that same top of this, outside corner, changeup, 87. That looked like another strike, but it's 1-1 instead to Witt Jr. Sanchez delivers. Swung on and missed, 87 on a changeup, strike 2. Out. Sanchez with a black Wilson glove, fielding glove. Just missed downstairs. Sinker, 2-2 on the count. Sinker, 95. Opponent batting average, 4th lowest in MLB, I think it said. Grounded to short. Tossed to second. Over to first. Not in time. But they get the lead runner, and there's 1 out. 6-4 fielder's choice. That'll bring up Perez, another righty, the first baseman. So they stayed out of the double play, but the lead runner isn't forced out. Ooh. Yeah, no, he got it. It wasn't as close as I thought they were going to show. Outside, changeup 85, 1-0. Yep. Dan, it's weird. This is a game. This was a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series, which you don't see a whole lot. I guess because of the holiday. 202 average for Perez, hitting third. Lines one down the third base line. It's fair. Off the sidewall. Wait, are they showing a replay? Was that a hit or not? Are they showing a replay? Okay, it was a single. They cut away from it so quick, they didn't even show where the base runners went. Suddenly, I thought it was a replay. All right, first hit of the game. Wait. What just happened? They just showed it again. All right, let's get off the Royals feed. I don't know what's going on with ES. That was very strange. Let's go to the Phillies feed. That was ridiculous. They replayed the same moment. All right, Phillies MLB.TV. I mean, that's enough. I don't know what the Royals just did there. They got first and second, 1 out. No, all right, we got a delay. Catcher came out to say something. I don't know what happened on the Kansas City feed. That was very bizarre. I can't help it. The feed like glitched. Swung on and missed. Sinker 95. I don't know. The feed was just messed up. Caglione 258 average, 14 homers, 31 RBI. They cut away from it. Then I thought for a second this was a replay from yesterday. And then they came up and they showed the exact same play and didn't cut away that time. Very strange. 0-2. So I switched to the swung on and missed. Sinker 96. Yeah, single to left. Yeah, I'm fine. I can't help it if the television feed is bad. We had a walk and a single. We got an 0-2 count. Chopped to second. Throw to second. Over to first. Threw it away. That should score a run. The game is tied. And the batter ends up at second base. They get an out, but they booted the ball, and the game is tied. 1-1. Let's see what they call here. Throwing error by the shortstop, Turner. Yeah, he bounced one. So that it is a force out, fielder's choice. And then that error by Shea Turner, it was 4-6 on the fielder's choice, allowed the run to score. So that should be unearned since there's already 2 outs. First pitch 1-0. I have no idea what was wrong with the Royals broadcast there. So strange. Outside 88. 2-0. Yeah, apologies. It's kind of hard to broadcast when the TV glitches backwards and shows you the same play twice. I have no idea what was wrong with Kansas City there. We seem to be only a pitch behind on Phillies feed, so we'll just stay on this. Upstairs a little bit. 87 on a changeup. 3-0 the count. First base is open. Yeah, all right. We're a pitch or 2 behind. Checks the runner. Delivers just out. Oh, the batter thought it was a ball 4. He should have challenged it. It looked outside. 3-1 the count. Yeah, called a strike and it was outside. Should have been a walk. Lofton the hitter, hitting fifth, 224 average. Lines one to right. That'll score a runner. Throw will be way late. Oh, that was not late. That was a very close call. I jumped the gun there. And the Royals take the 2-1 lead. And the batter got to second on the throw. 2-1 Royals. Yeah, that was much closer. A nice throw on the fly. I'm wondering if the Phillies might challenge this. That tag's late. He's safe. Yeah. Marsh with a nice throw, but the tag was late. What are they looking at now?
I think that's what got him. He throws a dime to JT, but
so Caglione scored.
all right, so
Lofton to second on the throw after the single. So a mound visit to check on Sanchez.
he's open beginning first inning with 20 or more pitches. And think about how many more extra pitches that he's had to throw because of the error.
Yeah, big error. It's costly for the Phillies. Yeah, no worries. I apologize. I know it was confusing, but thanks for being here. Inside, it did sound like I had suffered a stroke, so I understand. Dan, what is up? How's it going? Yeah, that error was huge. Very huge. Allowed the guy to get to second, and then he scored. Another hit to left. One hopper to the left fielder. They're sending him again. Throw is high to the third base dugout side on a one hopper, and it's now 3-1 Royals as they continue to get hits off of Sanchez after the mistake. 3 runs on 3 hits. Decent throw, but it was a little bit, offline. Just too fast a runner. And no play at second. He did move to second. So let me fix that. So another single and advance on throw. Tolbert, the hitter. First pitch, low. Changeup, 87. 23 pitches for Sanchez. Runner at second, 3 runs in, 2 down. I think all of these were after 2 outs on that force out. Little tapper to short. Over to first, late, beat it out. Infield single for Tolbert. Runner moves to third, and they're still not out of the inning. Hit number 4. So runners at the corners. 30 to Maley, the catcher. I think it's Maley. Maley? I think it's Maley. 209, 22 homers, 100. Wait, what? No. What were those? Hold on. Those are career numbers. Inside, ball, sinker, ball 1. Yeah, those were maybe. Is this his debut? Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Changeup, 87, 1-1. Yeah. Shockingly, right? And on an 85-degree sunny day in Kansas City, Missouri, and they've already made him toss 26 pitches. In the air to right, center. Back at the track. Leaping grab. Hit the wall and gone. A 3-run bomb. And it's 6-1. Royals. What is going on? And that error is continuing to cost them. 6-1. My goodness. On 5 hits and an error, and I think a walk. I think he did issue 1 walk. We'll check on that. Well, actually, let's get to the home run. Great leaping attempt made, but he just couldn't get to it, and it hit the padding on the top of the wall and bounced into the stands. So that was 396 feet, 98.6 mile per hour exit velocity, 31-degree launch angle, and Luke Maile gets his first home run. Unbelievable. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Strike 1 to Rojas, 9th hitter. So they batted around 200 average as we get a look at Donnie Baseball grimacing in the dugout. Swung on and missed. Slider just off the edge of the plate. 0-2, 88. What a crazy game. 13 balls, 16 strikes for 29 pitches. About to fire number 30. Did he go? No, says the third base ump. 1-2, a little low and outside. No swing on the appeal. Sanchez delivers at the knees on the outside edge of the corner. Strike 3, but the damage is done. 6 big runs. They leave none. Believe these are all unearned. We will check that. Big 3-run homer doubled the lead from 3-6 by Luke Maile. Well, I'm sorry, their run total. They lead by 5. Real Muto is up, right-hander. Hill, a right-hander, and then Turner for the Phillies. Let's see. Top of the second coming up. All right, yeah, real quick. Oh, let's lose the crowd noise. I think these are got to be all. No, they're all earned. Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Just because the guy only advanced from first to second, I guess. He didn't reach. So, all right, they're all earned. They are all earned. Wow, that's going to launch Sanchez ERA up to 2.44. Yeah. 6, not 7. No, the Phillies have a solid lineup. I wouldn't say so. Oh, wow. Dang. 3-team trade. Thanks for the... Thank you, Evan. Evan Enhanced. Interesting. Oh, let's take this down. We'll fix that for next inning. So 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Phillies. They did get 1 in the first. We got a long way to go. Game is long from over. Yeah, we'll recap that inning in a minute. I mean, the guy did the error only allowed the runner to go from first to second. So I guess I see the logic, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a... Yeah, I guess you can't assume an out there. Outside. Ball 1. 4-seam, 91. Real Muto, 202 average, 6 homers, 27 RBI. He's the catcher, I think. Upstairs. 4-seam, 91. 2-0. Yes, of course he's the catcher. Upstairs, four seam 92, not particularly close. Shoulder high at least, or above the shoulder. Cameron delivers. There's a strike. Four seam 92. Cameron's got a lot of pitches too, so both starting pitchers working hard here. Another strike. Oh, come on, Real Muto. He thought it was a walk. The whole ball was in the zone. Full count. Has that happened yet? I don't know. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Maybe that's fake news. One out. Got him on a foul tip on a cutter. 91. High heat upstairs. Derek Hill, the batter. In the dirt, ball one. Curveball 81. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Four seam 93. Top of the strike zone. All right. Still waiting. Did somebody call time? All right. Cameron's in place. Pitch 40 coming up. Right down the middle. Strike two. Cutter 90. One out. Bases empty. Ninth hitter in the Philadelphia lineup. Then we'll head back to the top of the order. Lined into center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Hit number 3 for Philadelphia. But they trail 6-1. Let's see. 131-650. Okay, 131-650. Okay, we're good. Did they what? Injury delay. What happened? Oh, the center fielder after that was last inning.
Watch his left arm. It gets pinned up against the fence right there. Ow. I also wonder about the top of his head. Is the kid that they know it's padded there?
They're checking on the center fielder for crashing into the wall in the first. Who is that again? Hill.
Looks like he is going to stay in. All right.
Oh, Hill's at first. Ah, yeah. After the hit, they were checking on him. Got it. All right, that makes sense now. Runner at first. First pitch to Turner. Changeup 78. Strike one. Liner into the hole, into right. Second baseman was behind the bag. No clue why. They had a giant hole at second base and they get a hit. This was strange. He's a lefty hitter and the second baseman was playing behind the bag. Case of what do you call it? Sabermetrics or whatever. Screwing up the defense. Because he pulled that. Schwarber fouls off the first pitch. Four seam 94. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. But the Phillies have runners at first and second. Ah, gotcha. That's what I thought. I didn't see any headline on ESPN. Inside. Ball one, four seam 94. 45 pitches for Cameron with 1 out in the second. And we know Sanchez had more than 35, I think, in the first. 33 or 34, maybe. I thought it was 35. Wow, he challenged this? This was like... Okay, which pitch? Oh, all right. It was close, but he's going to lose. Phillies will be down a challenge. An ABS challenge. 1-2 the count. Got the outside edge of the plate. Maybe a quarter of the ball or less. Nicked it, but it did. I get it. Outside, that's tough. Lefty, 1-2 count. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Slider, 85. Evens the count. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got Schwarber on a curveball. 84. Top of the zone. And there's 2 down. I kind of get it. It was on the outside edge of the plate, but point taken. You're in the second inning, and he didn't strike out on the pitch. I understand your point. 270 average, 20 homers, 57 RBI for Bryce Harper. No plate appearance, no at bat yet. Just a plate appearance. He drew a walk or bases on balls. Lefty versus lefty. Checks the runner. Cameron delivers low. Curveball, 82. I mean, at least it wasn't on the inside corner. Those are what I can't ever understand. That's like the one spot the ump should be correct. In the dirt before the plate. Good stop. Slider got away on pitch number 50. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Slider, 83. I agree. It was less than a quarter of the ball in the strike zone, but I hear you. Oh, we need crowd noise, don't we? Dang it. There we go. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Outside edge of the plate. Four seam, 93, 2-1. Not a Royals fan, just cheering for the upset. Low. Sinker, 92, 3-1. Harper waits. Cameron checks the runner, delivers. Outside, called a strike. He rung him up, and it was a 3-1 pitch. He went like that. He didn't just say a strike. Harper challenges it, and it's going to be a walk. That was so bizarre, and the bases are loaded with 2 down. Is that his normal strike call to go like that? I think he thought it was a 3-2 pitch. Not only he got the call wrong, I don't think he had the count right in his head. Jeez Louise. At any rate, that ABS challenge was correct, so they retain, the one missed one they have left. Chopped foul, cutter 92 by Bohm. He's 1 for 1, 0 for 1 the count. Bohm doubled in the one run the Phillies have in the top of the first. This game's going to be well over an hour, I think, with only maybe 2 innings in. Swung on and missed. 0-2, missed a changeup, 83. 328 average career with the bases loaded. I think it said he's 2 for 8 in 2026. Cameron with the 0-2 count. Fouled straight back. Sinker, 93. Still 0-2. Bohm, the cleanup hitter, playing third base for Philadelphia today. Again, another, well, this time, yeah, lefty Cameron, right-handed hitter, Bohm. Upstairs, four-seam, 94, misses 1-2. One for one, of course, today. The RBI double, 227 average, 11 homer, 47 RBI. Little tapper to third. Third to first in time for out number 3. Once again, I think the Phillies leave the bases loaded. Didn't they do that in the first? They only got, this time they get no runs. Got a couple of hits and a walk. We head to the bottom of the second. Just losing the crowd noise real quick. Royals send up Thomas. I think they got the top of the order. They went through all 9 hitters. Yep, Thomas, a right-handed hitter. Witt Jr., a right-handed hitter. And Perez, a right-handed hitter against the lefty, Sanchez. They got 6 runs in the first, just unheard of. I think all after 2 outs. All right. Let's see. Can take a look at the standings eventually too. Oh, yeah, this game, if you have it, is available on ESPN Unlimited. I do have ESPN Unlimited, but I did pay for MLB.TV as well. Rest of tonight, looks like Diamondbacks Padres are available on FS1 as well. The rest is all MLB.TV or local coverage. That is the 6 runs he gave up are a career high by Christopher Sanchez. I wouldn't doubt it. Uncharacteristic there. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, it was a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series. So getaway day for this one. And it's interleague, so. Hello, 411 Eric. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Congrats to your Mariners on the win over the Blue Jays. 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Got him on a changeup. 87. Thomas had a leadoff walk for that 6-run inning in the first. Little tapper fouled. Still 1-2. Again, if you missed it, Phillies got a run on a couple doubles. Then the Royals answered with 6, a career high given up in 1 inning by Sanchez. Grounded past the shortstop into left for a leadoff single. Hit number 6 for the Royals. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. I'm not. The Jays can't hit. In the air, towards the track, caught in center, and throw to second. He tried to tag. He's out. Why would you tag up and try to challenge the arm there in center? I don't understand that. And the Royals aren't even going to review it. 2 outs, so F8 and then out advancing. I mean, yes, technically it's a double play, but they're not doubling him off the bag. Good tag, got the cleat. Yeah, he's out. 8 on the fly out. 8-6 on the out advancing. I mean, it does technically count as a double play, I think, but it's not in the sense of they like doubled him off the bag. I don't know, at least that was the distinction in the software we used to use. The company I used to work at. 2-0, the count to Perez, who's 1 for 1. Sanchez delivers. Not sure why the Royals were so aggressive there. 3-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 3-1. Three-one count. Chopped foul. 3-2. I hope so. Yeah, if the Jays lose to the Giants, I think the season's done. They got to at least take 2 of 3. In the air to left center. Back at the track. Gone into the first row. Perez with a home run. And it's 7-1 Royals. Wow. Who saw this coming? Not me. He got just enough of that one. Like the first or second row. It was, oh, nobody got the catch. I think it ricocheted off the cement. That was 401 feet. 101 miles per hour exit velocity, 27-degree launch angle. First pitch swung on and missed by Caglione. Grounded into a fielder's choice, but then moved to second on that critical error. And 1-1 is the count now. Scored 1 of the 6 in the first. Swung on and missed. Sinker 95, 1-2. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they got to take it minimum 2 of 3. Otherwise, I don't know. Fouled off. Caglione. I did not see this coming. Royals roughed up. Have not roughed up much pitchers this year, but they are to a good pitcher, yeah. Yeah, Sanchez is struggling. That no doubt. Low. Evens the count. 2-2. Boy, that out advancing is huge. It should be 8-1. I don't understand tagging up on a fly to center. Trying to go from first to second. Running into an out. Shattered the bat. Grounder to first, taken to the bag for out number 3, but they get a run on a solo homer. They leave none. We head to the top of the third as we close in on the hour mark already. 55 minutes into the game. No worries. Phillies send up Marsh, a left-handed hitter. Sosa, righty. Stott, lefty. That's right. I think they got two. Yeah, single and then that fly out advancing. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up or like button. I see we got 10 likes already. Thank you so much. And consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other users. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. Literally, there's like a 4-second lag as opposed to YouTube, which is an additional 14, so a total of like 18-second lag, I think, minimum. I will say, even if the Jays lose this series, I don't really see a Schneider fire. Yeah, but they got to shake up the lineup. Like, they can't keep hitting Kirk in the top 5 or 6. Kirk is either going to grab a seat on the bench because of Valenzuela or hit no higher than 7 or 8. I know they won't hit him 9th, and he needs to play less than Valenzuela. Valenzuela's a switch hitter, and there's really no reason for Kirk to be out there. 1-0 pitch, lined into left. Short of the track, caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Marsh, a 2-pitch fly out to Starling Marte. That'll bring up Sosa, who walked. Cameron just threw his 60th pitch, and we're in the 3rd. Yeah, great day by the hitters for the Royals. And the Phillies have left 6 on base. They've loaded the bases twice and only have 1 run. They're 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. The Royals are 4 for 5. That's the difference. All right, 0-1 pitch, fouled, 4-seam, 92. First pitch was taken, sinker, 91. Second pitch, 4-seam, 92, fouled off. Time called by Sosa, again the 6th hitter in the lineup for the Phillies. Tapped, foul, curveball, 81. Count is still 0-2. Yeah, I hope the Jays can win 2 of 3. It'd be nice if they could win tonight and break their 2-game losing streak. Low, and 2 straight shutouts, too. 1 and 2. Scored 2 runs in the 3-game series. Just unacceptable. Liner to left. Caught again, leaping grab by Marte for out number 2. Again, short of the track. 2 up, 2 down for the Phillies here in the top of the 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, the Phillies loaded the bags in both the 1st and the 2nd, but they only got the 1 run. All right, Cameron, 65 pitches, number 66, taken by Stott, 4-seam, 92, strike 1 at the top of the zone. Yeah, I think Phillies pitcher threw at least 30, 35 in the 1st. Little tapper, pitcher took it in front of the third baseman, threw a little high. It didn't matter. That's an infield single. Not sure why he didn't let the third baseman field it. It would have been a much easier throw. And the Phillies pick up hit number 5. Hustling down the line the whole way, Stott. Yeah, the first baseman was able to keep his toe on the bag, but the throw was late. Again, not sure why Cameron chose to step in front of the third baseman. I think that would have been a much easier throw, especially for a lefty pitcher. 0-1, strike 1 taken. That was inside. Changeup. That one should have been challenged. Look how far in that is. 85. You got to be. I can't believe the ump missed that. That's terrible. Here's the pitch. In there. Curveball, 83. Strike 2. That was a 83-mile-per-hour curveball. Pitch 70 coming up for Cameron in the third with only 2 away. Throw to first. They didn't show it, but not in time, I assume. Upstairs, curveball 84, 1-2 the count. Yep, Cameron with 70 pitches, 30 balls, 40 strikes. Oops, that was my shoulder. Lefty versus righty. Chopper past the second baseman into right. And the runner, Stott, will hold at second. Another single with 2 outs. 6th hit of the game for the Phillies. All right. Who's up? What is the delay here? Hill, the center fielder, 1 for 1. Time called. Catcher told Cameron to step off. I didn't see where the pitch clock was at. It's probably the issue. Checks the runner. Cameron delivers. Bounces one in the dirt. Curveball, 82, 1-0. 246 average for Hill. 6 homers, 13 RBI. Again, he's 1 for 1. Checks the runner. Here's the 1-0. Inside, 90 on a cutter. 2-0. In the air to right, down the line, on the run, caught for out number 3. Nice play and right. So the Phillies get 2 hits after 2 outs and leave another 2 on base. They have left 8 runners on base. And 5 in scoring position? We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Royals send up Lofton, right-hander, Marte, right-handed hitter, and Tolbert, right-handed hitter against the lefty. Interesting game to say the least so far. All right, lose the crowd noise. You know what? I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Oh. right, we are back. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, do they have that? Is that the color of the helmets? How did I not notice that sooner? Those are sweet. Would love a hat that color for the Royals. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They're not. This could be a tie game with all the runners they've left on base, no doubt. First pitch outside, ball one on a sinker. Lofton, an RBI single in the first and scored a run. Next pitch taken on the low inside corner, strike two on a changeup, 86. Sanchez with pitch 52. In there, slider, 85. Wait a minute, what? The count, now it's 1 and 2? What are they? That first one was oh. I guess I hit the wrong button. Pardon me. I did. Lined right over the head of Sanchez, past the second baseman's dive into center. Leadoff single for the Royals. That is hit number 8 in just the bottom of the third. These are not, we've had some infield hits, but they have been tagging that ball off of Sanchez with regularity as well. Marte 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Takes low, changeup 86, 1 and 0. Okay, that is not the color of the helmets, by the way. They're wearing dark blue. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, I did not notice that. So MLB.com got the wrong color helmet. Swung on and missed. Just wanted to point it out. Strike one. That was a changeup, 87, right down the middle. Yeah, I would like a hat that color, but that is not what they're wearing today. I don't know why they have the helmets that color. Low. 2 and 1. A changeup, 86, missed. Ow. Pitch 57 coming up for Sanchez. Fouled off. Changeup 86. Evens the count. 2 and 2. Can I select all and play them in a row? That would be, I gotta experiment with that. Grounded to first. Was that foul? That was foul. Pardon me. I thought it was fair, and yeah, the ump was slow to put the hands up. So, all right, still 2-2. Foul ball. Oh, it took one hop just inside the bag. Yeah, I was very close. Just hit the dirt to the right of first base. Okay. But the ump was so nonchalant putting up the foul. Fouled it off again. 2-2. Changeup 88. Wait, can I select all and then just keep them playing? Let's see if that works. I'll try that. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Runner advances to second on the ground out, 5-3. Bohm to Harper, and I guess he had no play at second. Phillies play the Mets. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that right? I thought they had a 4 games. Oh, maybe that game's on a different broadcast. That's probably it. Swung on and missed. Tolbert 0-1. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Probably Apple TV. Change up 85. Here's the pitch outside, a little high, 1-1. Tolbert with a 1-1 count, 1 away, runner in scoring position. Erdy up by 6 are the Royals. Liner into left center. That gets down. It's cut off before it got to the warning track, but that scores the runner easily. And in second with a double is Tolbert, and the Royals lead 8-1. Wow. Just the roughest of rough outings, surprisingly, for Sanchez. He gave up 6 in the first, 1 in the second, now 1 in the third, and there's only 1 out. The 3-run homer was by this hitter, Maley. Center fielder crashed into the wall. The ball hit the padding and bounced into the seats. 95 sinker taken, strike 1. Does this automatically play? I don't think so. At the knees, strike 2, sinker, 94. Nope. Doesn't look like it works. All right, well. There we go. Oh, 2 count. Throw to third. Safe. They stole third. That's Tolbert. He is lightning quick. But the Phillies are going to challenge. They think he was out. 0-2 the count, by the way. I forgot to reset. Would be Tolbert's 10th steal. All right, we'll see what they see. Yeah, nobody holding him really. High throw. Maybe he tagged him on the back. Yeah, it was a throw from the pitcher to the third baseman. I don't know. Yeah, I think he may be out. This might be a good challenge by the... I think this might be a good challenge. I think he got him on the back before the hand gets to the bag. You know what? If it's not clear, though... Taking forever. All right, never mind. He's out. And an 0-2 count. So... Yep. Yes. We will have... We will have Jays Giants, hopefully on time, but I can't guarantee. In the air to right, routine fly, caught for out number 3. But they get a run. Oh, I didn't mean to hit 3 strikes. Leave none after the stolen base, caught stealing. The Phillies will bring up Turner a righty, Schwarber a lefty, Harper a lefty. Yeah, so we hope with Valkyrie's Mystics at 6:30, crossing my fingers that we get to the Blue Jays Giants on time at 8:45. That may be a bit ambitious, but we're hoping for the best. 8-1 through 3. Unexpected result, to say the very least. Wait a minute. I was going to say 9 hits. Yeah, okay, it changed. There we go. Oops. Yep. All right. Sounds like the recycling's being picked up as we speak. I thought the U.S. was playing tonight. I don't know, though. I haven't been following. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did get some weak ones, but yep. Thursday, yeah. Rays, Yankees, Cubs, Orioles, and then Aces, Fire. Yeah, tonight. The Cubs, Baltimore should, in theory, be over. Yeah. Today is the tricky one. Thursday is going to be tough. Tuesday went. We got plenty of single games, and I think I'm going to have a day off coming up too as well. I guess I'm going to do a Monday night WNBA game, even though I think it's on like Peacock. All right, 0-1 pitch. Now 1-1. Hitter is Turner, the leadoff hitter for the Phillies. Yeah, I got to take it easy on my voice. Triple headers take a toll. Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself. That's Perez with the putout. Out number 1. Yeah, that's why I can't do 3 baseball games. It just would be like 9 hours. It's just too many in a row. I got to do my best to split them up. Schwarber is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And apparently my lip has a hole in it. I just spilled water everywhere. All right, first pitch. He did not swing, says the third base umpire. Ball 1. Sinker 91 and just inside. Low, changeup 80, 2-0. Cameron will be dealing pitch number 80 shortly. You know what? We need to get out and back in. We seem to be falling behind on the stream here. Says we're live, but all right. 3-0 the count. Right down the middle, four seam 93, strike 1, 3-1. Yeah, I was going to say U.S. plays tonight, right? Oh, the day? Yeah, I have no idea. Foul tip 3-2. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't followed the World Cup, so I wouldn't know. I don't always know why they schedule MLB the way they schedule it. Yeah, I have no idea even where the games are. I think there were a game in Seattle. Or Portland. I have no idea. Time called. Schwarber. One out. Base is empty. Cameron in the windup. Low, he walked him. Change up 80 on a full count. Runner at first, 1 down for the Phillies. Yeah, I don't know. I've never followed soccer. I've watched a little bit of English Premier League when my youngest son would watch it, but even he hasn't watched in a couple of years. He lost interest. I don't think I've ever paid attention to the World Cup or the Olympic soccer or anything. At the right down the middle, strike 1, slider, 0-1. Batter is Harper, who is got 2 walks, no official at bat. Excuse me, lefty versus lefty. Here's the pitch, fouled off, 4-seam, 93, 0-2. Yeah, thanks Eric and Kieran for being here and keeping the chat going. Thanks to the others who were in here earlier, Luis Rivera, Evan Enhanced, Yoke Led, I think it's, and Ronald Duffney, thank you. Upstairs, curveball 82, 2-2 or 1-2 count. As we zero in on the number 5 of George Brett on hanging up. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2, slider 85, missed. Once again, please do me a favor, help the channel get recommended to other viewers by hitting the thumbs up or the like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button so you know when I've got other baseball games coming up besides the Toronto Blue Jays and WNBA. Swung on and missed, changeup. Nope, foul tip apparently. Never mind, still 2-2. 88 pitches for Cameron. He gets the rosin bag. He's got 1 out and a runner at first on a walk. All right. Cameron is set. Here's the pitch. Chased a curveball low, 83. He struck him out. 2 away. Strikeout number 5 for Cameron. He's also issued 4 walks and with the 6 hits. Here's the pitch. Chopped on a cutter. Throw to second. 5-4, I believe, on the force out. Yeah. Bohm to Rojas. Schwarber retired on the force out. They never even put the batter's name up. It was it Bohm or I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. The Phillies leave, I think, their 9th runner on base. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Sorry, bottom of the 4th. We played 3.5. Rojas a lefty, Thomas a righty, Witt Jr. a righty, due up. So that is 9-1-2 in the Royal lineup. Scheduled 2 off days in separate series for Seattle, but then FIFA made the game in Seattle early enough so we can get one of those games in. Gotcha. Yeah, and for the Phillies series coming up with the Mets, I think it's just that Friday game is on probably Apple TV. I'm checking right now. Oh no, they're playing they're playing the Tigers. When did they play the Mets? Oh, they played the Reds. Why were they talking? Man, they plus play the... That must have been the following Friday? 17th? No, look. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I missed the Phillies game in there. All right, whatever. We don't need it right now. Rojas, 0 for 1, strikeout in the first. Yeah, definitely some goofy scheduling because of FIFA. 2-0 that count. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was 0-1. Sanchez gets him to swing at a sinker, 94, 2-1. Might have been at the bottom of the zone. Time called. All right, 2-1 count, lead off in the bottom of the fourth, the ninth spot. Taken strike two. Sinker, 94. Little tapper foul, 2-2. Slider, 87. Okay. Swung on and I guess he fouled it. Never mind. Still 2-2. Sanchez with 72 pitches has yet to put a goose egg up on the board in an inning. 6 in the first for Kansas City, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Grounded to the first baseman, takes it to the bag himself for out number 1. G3 put out for Harper. That'll bring up the top of the order. Thomas, the center fielder, 1 for 1 with a walk. 220 average, 5 homers, 24 RBI on the season. Hope I can unplug that. Does my phone need to charge? And then, why not? Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Maybe got it off his leg. 0-1 to Thomas. Here's the pitch. In the air to left. Back at the track. Gone. A home run to left. And the Royals lead 9-1. And Sanchez has yet to get a shutout inning. Hit number 10. Holy cow. So the Royals have a picket fence now here in the second, third, and fourth. 1-1-1 after 6 in the first. Yes, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. If everybody watching right now could do that hasn't done it, will help get the channel recommended to other viewers. Oh, I forgot to get out and back in. I got to remember to do that. 1-0 that count. That was 403 to left. It was really that deep. It was like first couple rows. 101.6 exit velocity, miles per hour. 24-degree launch angle. Took one as just in the inner half, low in the zone, and deposited into left. 1-1 the count. Witt chases a slider down 86 or low. One of the Phillies waiting on? Yeah. That's been weird. I mean, because the Phillies have batted well, but they've left what? 36, 8. They've left 9 on base. Have not been a good team. Yeah, exactly. And it's just surprising. This is a 1-1 series as well. 2-2 as that one's taken low. Perez on deck. He homered as well. I think that's at least 3 home runs. Liner into left. That's a single with 1 out. The hit parade continues. Hit number 11. Just a rough outing again for Sanchez. He's thrown 80 pitches and nobody, oh, sorry, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. All right. 2nd inning, Perez deposited one into the left field stands, or left center stands. Actually, it ricocheted out. I forgot. Nobody caught it. Yeah, we got to get out and get back in. I think we are long time called here. Bullpen phone just hung up by the Phillies, so they'll have somebody warming up shortly. 9-1 Royals. And it is Seth Johnson, a right-hander, warming up. Low, 1-0. Sinker, 96. Perez with a runner at first, 1 out. Takes low, ball 2. Again, he's 2 for 2 on the day. Sanchez checks the runner at first. 2-0 count. Grounded down the third base line. Fair ball off the left, the side wall. Witt stops at second. And Perez is safe at second. Close play. Philly TV was showing Witt at third and didn't really show the play with Perez at second until it was like very late. Marsh couldn't get to it at third. He's the third baseman, right? Hey, Sam, what's up? Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah, he's in there easily. And Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly heads to the mound. That might be it. Yep, that is it. For Seth Johnson will be coming into the game. All right, let's put a commercial break in here. And I will lose the crowd noise. And we will read off Seth Johnson's stats. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, I know. This was not expected. Hey, Sam, thank you for being here. Hey, we got 16 likes. Thank you so much. Johnson, yep. Seth Johnson, the right-hander. But that has not closed the book. Sanchez is on the hook for 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. I forgot to clear the count. There we go. All right. Johnson, 1-0, 7.59 ERA, 10 games, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 1.69 whip. On the Phillies the last 3 years. 11 runs given up, 9 earned off of 9 hits, one of which was a home run, 1 hit batsman, 9 walks, none intentional. Once again, 13 strikeouts. Opponent batting average 214 for Seth Johnson. 6'1", 205, 27 years old. A right-hander out of Concord, North Carolina, drafted by the Rays. Former Campbell Camel. Debuted September 8th, 2024. Twelfth hit.
Yeah, on this corner, it's just right in front of the bag. Oh, okay. It's on the chalk. So not reviewable. Right. If folks were wondering, it wasn't behind the bag. It was on the inside of the home plate side of the bag. So the third base umpire must have deemed that it did go over the corner of the bag.
Oh. Now we got mound repair for Johnson. Another delay. Yep. Could be getting 2 more tacked on, depending on. Johnson has 2 inherited runners to deal with only 1 out. as we got mound repair. All right, just a reminder, plenty of baseball, plenty of WNBA coming up. Next week's going to be light. No baseball from Monday to Thursday except for the All-Star game on Tuesday. Plans are I'm going to call an inning with some of the co-creators. But I do have a WNBA game that night on Tuesday, but it's going to be a light streaming schedule next week. Looks like they just about finished the mound repair. Yep. Yeah, they just put on-field delay. And Johnson will check it out. I think he slipped again. Yeah, he's not ready to go. They're going to have to keep repairing it. His left foot slipped as he tried to oh yeah, I had one of those things. I forgot what they call that. It's a square that you can pound. It's usually for blacktop, but they're using it on the dirt. I think we left it when we moved. Another warm-up pitch. Now he says it's okay. Yeah, his foot did not slip. I don't blame him. That last warm-up, his foot still slipped. So we're still waiting. But yeah, got plenty of basketball, WNBA basketball and baseball. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think no WNBA, though. We will have just the Jays Padres. I was thinking about doing other baseball, but I think we'll just take it easy this weekend and bring you Jays Padres. Next week there's some day games in the WNBA though. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, for summer camp days for the kids to attend. All right, first pitch. Ball. Four seam missed low. Swung on and missed. Slider, 89. 1-1 the count. Second and third. 1 out. Royals looking for more. Swung on and missed. Chased a slider, 88 in the dirt. 1-2. Johnson gets the rosin bag. Caglione 0 for 2, hitting cleanup. Johnson checks Perez at second. Here's the pitch, low in the dirt. Slider 89, 2-2. No swing. They did appeal to third. Third base umpire said no swing. Yeah, I think he stopped it in time. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Four seam, 98. Blew it by him. Strike 3. That's 2 down. And yeah. Still no shutout inning yet for the Phillies against the Royals hitters. That'll bring up Lofton. 2 for 2. RBI. 2 runs scored. Outside slider, 87. 1-0. 2 singles, 2 runs, and an RBI. 234 average, 3 homers, 26 RBI for Lofton. Hitting 6 for Kansas City. Johnson delivers low, sinker, 90. Is that 96 or 98? 96. Okay. All right, we're not talking about fixed. Threat. Good day. I don't know why good day got translated to threaten. Ricky, what is up? 2-2. You want about 3-0? What did I miss? Wait, what? That's not. It's 2-1. Philly screwed up the count. They had 3-0. It's 2-1. Fouled off. Four seam, 98, 2-2. You can talk about fixing in other channels. We don't talk about fixing. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Yep, I saw it. I got to stop highlighting it. Thanks, Karen. Ricky, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you. I agree. I got to stop highlighting it. I got to give it a split second and read it before I bother to highlight it. Outside, curveball, 84. I mean, if you want to talk about NBA being fixed, fine, but I don't cover the NBA. That would be probably the prime target. Just a warning. Full count pitch, bounced in the dirt, low outside, slider, ball 4, bases loaded for the Royals. But 2 outs, and that'll bring up Starling Marte, the left fielder. 1 for 2 RBI, run scored. Help the Reds and Pirates. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just cheering for the upset. I have no real dog, I guess, in this fight. Maybe that's a poor choice of words. No favorite in this matchup. Just cheering for an upset. Well, this is gonna be a long game. We're almost we're at what, an hour 42 already? All right. Bases loaded with Royals in the bottom of the 4th. He has 2 career grand slams, Marte. Top of the strike zone, slider taken, strike 1, 85 miles per hour. 12 pitches for Johnson already. He inherited the runners at second and third. He got an out, and then he put a runner at first to load him up. Swung on and missed. That was a walk prior to that. 0-2 now, though. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. You too. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. We got 25 votes. Let me know who you think will win. 84% Phillies, 16% Royals. Before the first inning, probably. Fouled off, 4 seam, 97, 0-2. Grounded to short. Over to second. Ooh, really? He was rounding the bag, but they called him out. That was very close. That ends the inning. We've played 4. The Phillies send up Marsh, a lefty, Sosa, right-hander, Stott, a left-hander. But it's 9-1 through 9. The Royals ended up leaving the bases loaded with, I think, 2 outs, though. Top of the 5th coming up. No. Before remember they had the home run. They've had a run. Thanks, Ricky. Yep, 3 more. They got a home run in the 4th, not a shutout. It was 8-0 heading into that inning. Remember Lane Thomas hit a solo to left center. So it was another run. So they have yet to get a shutout inning. Oh, what the heck did I just do? All right, let's see. Do we have enough water? Probably could. I'll wait till next inning. Probably could use some more to eat too. Yeah, no worry. Yeah, don't worries. I was thinking the same thing a little bit. No worries. Oh, you know what? Let's get out and get back in. I may miss a pitch or two, but oh my gosh. ESPN, your app is so bad. No, I'm not going to go to the Royals broadcast. They had that weird glitch. I'll do Phillies. Instead of ESPN Unlimited. All right. May miss something, but I wanted to make sure. All right. 0-2 the count. Sorry about that. Because it seemed like we were getting behind. Top of the fifth. Cameron with 92 pitches. Got Marsh to swing at a curveball in the dirt. 82. Strike one out. Strike three. Yeah. I just wanted to get out and back in because, I don't know, the feed gets goofy sometimes on ESPN. It's ridiculous. Sosa is up. We're not even halfway home, and this game might be 2 hours old. Upstairs. Ball one, but we shouldn't. Yeah, we should be all right, though. Just want to eat dinner after this. Swung on and missed. Cutter 89, 1-1. Pitch number 96 coming up for Cameron. Grounded to third. Throw to first. In the dirt, but a nice scoop for out number 2. 5-3. Rojas. No. Yeah, Rojas to Perez. Sosa grounded out. This is a game for Vegas. Yeah, I'm sure there was heavy betting on the Phillies. Lefty, especially with the starting pitching. Inside, Cameron delivers in ball one to sinker 91 to the hitter Stott, who's 1 for 2. Inside again, sinker 91, 2-0. Lefty. Inside again, four seam 92, 3-0. Cameron gets the rosin bag, steps back. Oh, kick the bag back further, said the ump. Now he steps in front of the rubber. Phillies comeback? I don't know. They've been hitting the ball all day, but 8 runs is a lot. There's ball 4, so they got a 2-out walk here in the top of the 5th. They still have 4 innings to do, you know. Anything's possible. It's a hot day in Kansas City, you know. They could launch a few. Cameron's pitched 100 pitches. I'm guessing this is his last inning. Real Muto 1 for 2, single in the 3rd. Cameron delivers right down the middle. Cutter 90, strike 1. Fouled it off his own leg, I think. Strike 2. That was a curveball, 81. Lefty versus righty. Cameron with 102 pitches. 103 on the way. Fouled off. Curveball, 82. Oh, thanks, Ricky. Appreciate it. Yes, like. Definitely hit the thumbs up, like button on the video. Consider hitting subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future MLB live streams and WNBA. Upstairs, 1 and 2, missed. Yep. Please, please, please smash the like button. Don't smash your keyboard or phone or mouse, but smash the like button. Got him. Slider, 85, low in the dirt, swung on and missed. Strike 3. They get no runs, no hits. They leave one at first on a walk. We are halfway home in a crisp hour and 50 minutes. So this game should be what? 3 hours and 40 minutes probably, if this pace continues. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Royals send up a righty. Tolbert, Maley a righty. Rojas a lefty. Excuse me. All right, looks like we lost the crowd noise. Go Phillies. Yeah, I'm just rooting for the upset. I have no ill will really toward the Phillies. So I have a hat for every team. Hey, Star Strider. Wait, who? Oh, Cameron? I don't know. It's a hot 85 degrees. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. He's over 100 pitches. I would doubt it, but I don't know the Royals manager. So Sanchez went 3 1/3, 12 runs off of 9 hits. I'm sorry, 9 runs all earned off of 12 hits. I had it backwards. 3 home runs, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Cameron's pitched 5, gave up 1 earned run over 5 innings pitched, 1 run on 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, 5 walks given up. Johnson pitched 2/3 of an inning, got out of a jam, and now we get Tanner Banks. Tanner Banks as the pitcher. 0-4, 5.86 ERA, 26 games, 1 start, 27 2/3 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, 1.92 whip, opponent batting average 328. Tanner Banks, a lefty, in there for a strike. 0-1. Hitter is Tolbert, 2 for 2, a double RBI and runs scored. Fouls it off, 0-2. Oh yeah, we're on about a 3 hour and 40 minute pace if it goes the same. Though with one less, if they don't have to play the bottom of the 9th, I guess it would be about 3:30. Yep, still a long way to go though. They got the 6th, 7th, right? 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th still. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It'll be about a 3.5 hour game. Probably about 4:40 Central, 5:40 Eastern. All right, apologies. 2-2 count to Tolbert. We had a low pitch and then one outside. Fouled it off. Yeah, okay, that was now it's 2-2. Banks, 5 pitches, leadoff hitter. Bottom of the 5th, 2-2 pitch in the air to left. Back at the track, into the bullpen, and gone. Another home run number 4 for the Royals. And the Phillies have yet to blank the Royals in any inning. The picket fence is assembled. 10 runs on 13 hits. They've gotten 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. Thanks to the 6 in the first, they lead 10-1. And the Phillies haven't scored since the first. Tolbert, home run number 1, 376 feet to left, 94 miles per hour exit velocity, 26-degree launch angle. And strike 1 to Maley. 0-1 the count. Upstairs, 1-1 to Maley. Maley's 1 for 2. Banks. Little tapper to short. Over to first in time for out number 1. 6-3 ground out. Turner the assist, Harper the put out. Under 6.5 total. Plus 6.5. Wait. Yeah, sorry, I don't. Yeah, that's what I was cheering for. Yeah, hey, we're at 20. Thanks for the 20 likes. In the air, first pitch to center, routine fly, F8 for out number 2. That was put out to Derek Hill, F8. Rojas popped up the first pitch. Yeah, into the bullpen. The left fielder gave it a run and gave it a leap, but yeah, it was well into the bullpen. That was just token outfield, run after it. Upstairs, sweeper 80, 1-0 to Thomas, who's 2 for 2, a home run, walk, and RBI. So he had a solo shot. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Could be 11-1, but the Royals tried to tag on a center field warning track flyout and was out trying to advance to second, and then another home run was hit. Not sure why they were tagging with the first out, trying to get to second. They were up big already, though. In the dirt again, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Taken, strike 2, slider 87. Banks, full count. Fires a strike on the inside edge. They'll challenge it. I think the Royals are going to lose this ABS challenge. I think it's going to be strike 3. Yep. Got the inside corner. So both teams have failed on an ABS challenge and have one left. All right. That's the third out. But they pick up another run on a solo shot by, who the heck was it again? Tolbert, I think? Yep, Tolbert. We head to the top of the 6th. Phillies send up Hill, a right-handed hitter. Turner, righty. Schwarber, lefty. We'll see who heads to the hill. It is Cameron, so as of now, we'll see. Unless they make a change. So Cameron may come out to pitch the 6th, apparently. Still no shutout innings for the Phillies. Strange game. Royals Marlins World Series. What's up, Star? Hey, Chris, what's up? Thanks for being here. Are the Brewers? They're in St. Louis tonight. 6:45 Central. Milwaukee and St. Louis coverage plus MLB TV. If you're looking for a baseball game you might have access to, Diamondbacks Padres at 8:40 on FS1. We'll bring you Blue Jays Giants tonight after WNBA, though. How's it going? Thanks everybody for being here. Please hit the like button on the video if you haven't already. Consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. All right, it is Steven Cruz in relief. 2.2, 5.27 ERA, 25 games, a start, 27 and third innings pitched, 35 strikeouts, 1.43 whip, 6'7", 225, 27-year-old, four-seam, 98, strike one. To Hill, who's 1 for 2. Righty versus righty. Fouled it off. Four-seam, 99. Strike two. 243 average, 6 homer, 13 RBI. Cheers, Ricky, from Chris. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hill takes at the knees. I don't know what he's watching. Strike three. That was terrible. That wasn't even at the bottom of the zone. That was more than the ball. I don't know what he's watching. 98. I guess it started out a little outside. Had some late movement from outside in. One down for the Phillies in the top of the 6th. Fouled off, four-seam, 100. Turner is 2 for 3. Double, single, and scored the Phillies' only run. 240 average, 10 homers. I missed the RBI. Chopper past the mound. Third baseman can't barehand it. Should be an infield single. Yep. It was not to the shortstop. Oh, it says deflected by Rojas. Okay, whatever. All right, a 1-out infield single. For the Phillies. Turner having a good day. Schwarber's up. Walk in the 4th. 0 for 2 with, I believe, 2 strikeouts. Yep. The left-handed hitter takes strike one, inside edge of the plate, cutter 95. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Bacchus, Backhus, warming up. Bacchus, I think. All right, takes a ball, 1-2. That one was low, four-seam, 97. 1-2 to Schwarber. Takes inside. Did he go? Well, they didn't show. Obviously, yeah. Schwarber's arguing. He's going to get tossed. Oh, he already was tossed. Phillies announcers don't like it. Mattingly's out. Schwarber pointing fingers at the ump. I believe the third base ump is who called him out. Royals fans booing. He swung, I think. They didn't show a good angle. Oh, yeah. Well, Schwarber went like this with his right hand. He got tossed immediately. Phillies announcers don't like it, but you can't show up the ump.
That's a veteran umpire behind home plate. I mean, I think you got to give the veteran.
No, sorry. Can't show up the umps. They got thin skin. Cutter. Fouled off. Strike one. I mean, whatever, Schwarber. Schwarber with 3 strikeouts. His day is done. We'll see who replaces him. Owen won the count. Outside, 4-seam. Harper takes ball 1. Why are the emotes so bad here? Like, how come I can't search anything? Inside, 2-1. Okay, hold. There we go. There. Just trying to find cheers. I had to put beer in. Checks his... No, that's a strike. Never mind. Cutter, 93. Called strike. Whoop. How did I miss? Inside. Ball got away. 3-2. Turner moves to second. I don't know how. Sorry, I forgot to put Turner on, I guess. My bad. Full count pitch, 3-2. That's a wild pitch by Cruz. Turner to second. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I after that infield hit, I never put him on, I think, is what it was. Low, ball 4. He walked him. Sorry, missed a pitch because of the wild pitch. All right. First and second, 2 outs. Alec Bohm up 1 for 3. RBI double. Swung on a miss, 4-seam, or was that a foul? That was a foul, my bad. 98, 0-1. I don't know. You wave off the ump. I think that is showing him up, and that's definitely going to be an ejection. Slider, 91. Cruz checks the runner at second, delivers, chopped. Third base, they're going to just tag the runner out. Fielder's choice, 5. The Phillies get no runs. They leave another 2 on base, or maybe is that 1? We head to the bottom of the 7th. Witt Jr., righty. Perez, righty. Caglione, lefty, due up for the Royals. 7th inning stretch time, and I think I will get up and stretch as well. Did I forget to do... Yeah. No, mid... What am I doing? Sorry. Lost track of the inning. My goodness. I guess I'm a little sleepy today. Sorry about that. We're only in the bottom of the 6th. This game's been taking forever. I goofed. Oh, man. We're only in the bottom of the 6th. It just feels like it should be the 7th after an hour and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes. What am I saying? Oh, ow. All right. The DH, Bobby Witt Jr. hitting third. 1 for 3 and a run scored. I do need to stretch. And Backus is in. Left-hander, 6'4", 185, 28 years of age, 1-0 record, 5.65 ERA, 16 games, a start, 14 and a third innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 1.4 whip, and opponent batting average of 300. From New Waverly, Texas, went to Sam Houston State, debuted June 8th, 2025. Looks like he's a sidearm delivery. Yep. Strike one, sinker, 88. 0-1 the count. Upstairs, sinker 91, evens the count, 1-1. Can the Phillies get a shutout inning here for the first time in the fifth is the question. Swung on and missed, changeup 79, beautiful pitch, low, like near the low outside corner. Sosa at short, Rincones Jr. in right, Stubbs at first, Marchand, Marchan, Marchand, the catcher, and Backus, the pitcher. Witt lines one into center, a leadoff single. Hit number 14 for the Kansas City Royals on the day. Most stolen bases franchise history. Bobby Witt Jr. with 178, tied with Frank White, 6th all time. Somebody fifth on the list had 184. In the air to center by Perez, but it's at the track, caught. Actually, short of the track, caught for out number 1. Runner holds. One out. Caglione is up 0 for 3, strikeout, run scored, reached on a fielder's choice. 255 average, 14 homers, 31 RBI. Lefty. Swung on and missed, sweeper 77, nasty, a little low. Strike one. At the knees, strike two called. Yeah, it looks like it just nicked it. Sweeper 78, 0-2. Low and outside, sweeper 80, good stop in the dirt. Backus is set. Here's the left sidearm delivery. Just missed outside. 91 sinker. Yeah, each team has one ABS failed challenge left, but boy, I wonder if you challenge that. So that looked like he got him. Low and outside. Ball 3. Full count. Sweeper 77 missed. Lofton on deck for the Royals. Bottom 6. At the knees, strike 3. Sinker 81. 2 away. Again, Lofton 2 for 2. Walk, RBI, 2 runs scored. Nice pitch there to get him. Backus with 11 pitches. Here's number 12. Taken on the inside edge of the plate. 76 sweeper. Strike 1. Grounded past the first baseman into right. Runner will hold at second. So a 2-out single. Second single of the inning. 15th hit for the Royals. They got a runner in scoring position, and Marte is up 1 for 3 RBI runs scored. 10 runs on 15 hits. 264 average, 1 home run, 8 RBI. He had an RBI single in the first. Takes a strike, low outside corner, changeup 79. 0-1 the count. Backus is set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Sweeper 79, a little bit inside. 0-2 to Marte. Lefty versus righty. Here's the pitch, low and inside. Sweeper 80 missed. 2-2 the count. Sorry, 1-2 the count. One and two, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Lined up the middle, or a grounder into center. Past the pitcher into center, and a run scores. First and second, I believe, or did he take third? They have yet to indicate. Nope, first and second. They put second and third on the Phillies broadcast. At any rate, Marte with another RBI single, and it's 11-1. They've scored in each inning. 11 runs on 16 hits. They got a picket fence. They got 1 in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Phillies have yet to get a shutout inning. First pitch inside, sweeper 77 misses to Tolbert, who's 3 for 3. Yeah. Tolbert, 7th hitter for Kansas City in their lineup today. Little tapper, third baseman, throws to first, not in time. Infield single, and the bags are loaded with Royals. 17 hits. Yeah, just behind the runner, going to third. Tough play by the third baseman, not in time. In the air to left, routine fly ball, that'll retire the side. But they pick up another run, and they leave the bases loaded. We're headed to the top of the 7th. Phillies send up Marsh, the left-handed hitter, Sosa righty, Stott lefty. All right. I need a quick break. I'll be back. Put this back up in case. Another hit. Over 13 and a half. Oh, we're at 12. Gotcha. Yeah, well, they've scored every inning. We'll see. It may continue. Oh, let me get rid of the crowd noise. Yeah, then I think I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah, I got to get water at least. Bright and sunny out. Gotta close the curtains to keep it a little cooler. The Phillies got one in the first and left the bags loaded in the first and the second. They had 2 on in the third. They had 1 on in the fourth. So they've had opportunities to get into this game and just cannot do it. All right. Beck Way heads to the mound for the Royals. He's no record, 3.38 ERA, 12 games, 16 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts, 1.5 whip, opponent batting average 258, and ball 1 to the hitter, Marsh. High and outside cutter, 90, not even close. All right, cutter missed, 2-0. That one was outside. Strike on a sinker, 95 taken. Oh, they called that a strike. They're going to challenge. I think they're going to win it. It would be 2-2. Man, that signal just broke up a little bit. Will it be 3-1? No, it was, yeah, it was outside. So 3-1's the count. Successful challenge by Marsh. Sosa on deck. Beckway delivers upstairs. Royals should have challenged that. Did they? Huh. Oh, I can't even check. They don't have the pitches. All right, that's a walk, even though that ball looked like it was a strike. And we got, why do we have a side-by-side commercial, Philly? Are you kidding me? First pitch strike, 0-1. Sosa's 0 for 2, walk in the first. Chopper to third, throw to second in time, to first. They say in time as of now. 5-4-3 double play. And there's 2 down for the Phillies. Yep, no challenge. So double play, 5-4-3. Tremendous double play turned by the Royals defense. Ooh, it was close. At best, it would have been a tie. Rojas made a good throw. Man, are they sure at second? A little surprised they didn't challenge, honestly. Try and get a tie for the batter, the runner. Inside and low, sweeper 87 missed to Stott, the second baseman. 1 for 2 with a walk. Single and a walk. In there for a strike. Sinker, 92, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Changeup, 87, 1-2. Nice pitch right at the bottom of the zone. Tough pitch. Stott, the seventh hitter in the Phillies lineup today. Oh, I guess I could have put the Royals other blue, but that matches their hat color. Way upstairs, four-seam, 95, 2-2. Because they are wearing this hat with the lighter blue shirt. Here's the pitch. Challenged. It's at the top of the zone. They're going to lose the challenge, I think. It's either strike. It is ball 3 right now. Yeah. Bad challenge, and the Royals are out of by 0.6 inches. So Royals are out of ABS challenges, but they should be all right. Up 10. Full count, 2 away. Grounded to into right field for a single. A 2-out single by Stott. That'll bring up Rincones Jr., the right fielder, defensive replacement. 8th hit of the game for Philadelphia. Upstairs, Cutter, 91, 1-0 the count. Righty versus lefty. Upstairs and outside. Cutter, 91, 2-0. Rincones Jr., 8th spot in the Phillies lineup. Defensive replacement. As we get to see the fountain in outfield. Grounded past the third baseman into left field, opposite field. First and second with 2 down. Hit number 9 for the Phillies. Batting here in the top of the 7th with 2 away. Yeah, they kind of toned down the fountains. They got more like just waterfalls in the outfield now. They used to have those big fountains. Yeah, it's just waterfalls in straightaway center now. Yeah, nothing to show on the Philly broadcast, down by 10 here. I feel like we're missing a pitch already. It's been so long they've been on the waterfalls. Hill just stepping into the box now. 1 for 3, single in the second, and a strikeout. Persons entering, reaching into the fountains will be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. They got to show that sign. Upstairs, missed on a cutter, 91. First and second, 2 down. For the Phillies in the top of the 7th. As we approach 2.5 hours on this game. Fouled it off his leg. Sinker, 96, 1-1. He'll have to walk it off. Umpire tosses a new ball to the pitcher, sweeps off the plate, gives him some time to walk it off. Sorry about that. Should be. I'll look into it. Usually the current live stream should be at the top. Now I'll double check. Maybe it's screwed up on the phone. Not sure. 2-1. Well, that's unfortunate. Thanks for the info. Yeah, maybe that's on the phone. Sounds logical. Fouled it off, 2-2. All right, 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, first and second. Swung on and missed. Chased a sweeper out of the zone. Strike 3. No runs. They got a couple of hits and leave 2. Now we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. I jumped the gun last inning. Rojas, left-hander. Thomas, right-hander. Witt Jr., right-hander, due up. So is that 9-1-2? Yep, 9-1-2 in the order. Now let's hit Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I'm going to take a break, and there may be a song that'll come on in the meantime if I can get to the dang music. Try again. All right, here we go. All right, I'll be right back. I hear you. I struggle with it too. I find myself... See, I have an LG TV, and it seems even worse on that. I usually go to my subscriptions to find what I want from now on. It's so weird. Thanks, Chris, though, for the feedback. All right, I'll be right back. I might miss some pitches. All right, sorry for the delay. All right, let me get rid of the music. One and 0 count. How did I not miss more than that? Oh, wait, there we go. Outside, 2-0. The pitcher is Trevino the third, a right-handed pitcher. Tapper to the right side. First baseman takes it himself to the bag for out number 1. Rojas grounded out to Stubbs, who got the put out. Misner is pinch hitting. Cameron Misner replaces Lane Thomas, pinch hitting. All right, Trevino. No record, 14.40 ERA, 4 games, 5 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 2.80 whip. Opponent batting average, 391. Whew. 6'5", 232-pound right-hander, 34 years of age. Sweet Lou is nickname. Drafted by the Oakland A's from Slippery Rock College in Pennsylvania. Ball 1. Sorry, gotta eat a little bit between innings. Outside, ball 2, high and outside. 3-0. Yep, we're at 22. Thanks. Low, ball 4. Missed, 4-seam, 94. 1 out walk by the for the Royals batters. Yeah, thanks, Kieran. All right, do we have any other subs here? Yep, Massey, a pinch hitter. 254 average, 7 homers, 28 RBI. Trevino delivers. Inside, ball 1. Cutter, 91, missed. Yeah, just a odd game considering who they had on the mound. Changeup high and way outside, 2-0. Just a rough outing for Sanchez, just totally uncharacteristic for him. 9 runs in 3 1/3. Right there, Cutter, 91, taken, strike 1, 2-1 the count. Yep, good luck. The Royals have scored every inning. They got 1 out and a runner at first. Outside, changeup, 86, 3-1. Oh, no, he swung at a ball 4. The pitch got away for a wild pitch, so the runner, couldn't check his swing. The runner advances on the wild pitch by Lou Trevino III. Misner to second. I can't believe he swung at this. This pitch was in the dirt. Yeah, he didn't even check his swing. That was a full-on swing. Outside, sweeper, ball 4. He walked him on a full count pitch, so wild pitch didn't matter. They still have first and second and 1 out. The hitter is Perez. He's 3 for 4, a home run, a double, and an RBI. Single, double, and home runs. He needs a triple for the cycle. Outside. It's going to be tough, though. 1-0. Cutter missed. Cutter on 92. I mean, the triple's the hardest one to get. A little low. Called a strike. 1-1. I'm surprised he didn't challenge this. Sweepers, 79. 3 home runs, please. Yeah, I hear you. Hello, Chris. Again, how's it going? Thanks again for being here. And hello, Santana Gomez. 1-2. Sinker fouled off, 94. 1-2 to Perez, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bottom of the 7th. High and tight, inside, nearly at his head. Ball 2 evens the count. Brushed him back, fell down, lost the helmet. Sweeper. It was a sweeper 79, so at least it wasn't a fastball. You can understand it got away from him. As we're looking at the staircase up to see the fountain, I guess, on the Phillies broadcast. Inside, I think it hit him. So 2 straight, high and tight. And that'll load the bases, and I think they're going to pin. Yeah. Isaac Collins will pinch run for Perez. They probably want to get a look at him. He got hit on the wrist. Oh, no. Hopefully he's all right. Actually, maybe he lucked out. Maybe it was the left forearm and not the wrist. So a mound visit by the ump is out too. Maybe a warning.
I was pretty good with Spanish, and he had a really nasty split that would sometimes knuckle. So I'd never caught the guy before. I introduced myself.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I don't think it was intentional, but bases loaded, only one out. As the Royals threaten for more here. No bullpen action, I think, for the Phillies. All right, time called. Still waiting for this game to resume. Grounded into right field. Another run. Is it just one or is it two? Yeah, it's one. Run number 12, and the bases are still loaded. 18 hits, I think. I gotta double check. They have scored in all 7 innings right now. They got a picket fence from 2 through 7 right now, the Royals. Yep, 12 runs on 18 hits. A lot of hits. Low, ball 1. A 4-seam 94 miss to Lofton. Lofton's 3 for 3. A walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Low, ball 2, sinker 93. Lofton, the 5th hitter. 2-0. Little tapper to first. He's going to have to just take it to the bag for the out, but that'll plate a run. And they still have second and third with 2 outs. So an RBI ground out to the first baseman. And it's now 13-1. Dang, man. Might need a position player to pitch here in the 8th. Yep, thanks. We're at 23. Yep, base is juiced. Thank you, Ricky. Swung on and missed. Sweeper, 80. 0-1 the count. Yes. Oh, you still need another run? 13.5 just for the Royals? Or for the game? Fouled off by Marte. 0-2 the count. Marte 2 for 4. Double. I'm sorry. 2 RBIs and a run scored. I think he had 2 RBI singles, I believe. Outside, sinker 95, 1-2. Trevino with 25 pitches here in the bottom of the 7th. Inside, evens the count, 2-2, missed on a sweeper, 78. The runner at second was hit by a pitch and then pinch run for, then a ground out. Cutter 91 fouled off, 2-2 the count. Two, 2 outs. Runners at second and third in the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off past the dugout on the left field side, or the third base side. Be nice if the Jays could score a third. I'd be happy with a 4th. You talking third? Takes a strike, sinker 95 for strike 3. 2 runs picked up. They leave 2. We head to the top of the 8th. Yeah, 2 in scoring position. Phillies will send up Marchand, a switch hitter. Schwarber, left hand. Wait, I thought Schwarber got tossed. Yeah, Schwarber's the DH, but he got ejected on a strikeout. So that can't be right. And Stubbs, a lefty, but they probably have till then to announce it. All right, let's lose the crowd noise. All right. All right, come on. What are we doing here? There we go. Top of the 8th coming up. Royals have scored every inning. All right, need to eat a little bit. No. All right. Top of the 8th coming up here.
That's peculiar or not, as Jose Quas will take over.
Jose Quas in the game to pitch for the Royals. Outside, 93, 1-0. In there, strike one. I think no, 2-0. Wait, what? All right, I didn't see that one. Outside. 2-0. The hitter, they don't even have the hitter up there. Who the heck is the hitter? Marchand, the catcher. 2-1. Rafael Marchand, 113 average, 2 homers, 6 RBI, and 20-some games, like 26, I think. Righty versus lefty, swung on and missed, strike 2. Four seam, 93. They say Schwarber on deck. I don't think that's right. He got tossed. I don't know why MLB hasn't replaced him yet. Fouled off a four seam, 95, still 2-2. Liner in the left, caught for out number 1. Nice running catcher, on the run catch by left fielder Isaac Collins. Yes, and Justin Crawford replaces Schwarber. Yeah, says pinch hitter. I mean, I guess because it's the DH, you don't have to replace him until he comes up. Because Schwarber did get ejected. First pitch, fouled off. Four seam. No, swinging strike. Four seam 90, 0-1. Outside and high. Four seam 93, 1-1. Oh, yeah, the Royals have the 13 runs. There's usually people that do a 13-run pool. Probably wouldn't have picked the Royals today. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Quas goes to get the rosin bag behind the mound. As we look at Contreras, number 88, the third base coach. Here's the pitch by Quas. Upstairs, four seam, 92, 2-2. Quas, no record, 6.00 ERA, 2 games, 3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 1.33 whip. From the Dominican Republic. Swung on and missed, chased a sweeper, 82. Strike 3. I mean, it would have been a strike if he hadn't swung. So 2 away. That'll bring up Stubbs, the first baseman. Wait a minute. Oh, he's in for Harper. First plate appearance. Okay, got it. Fouled it off. Cutter, 88. 0-1. Their best pitcher, Chris Sanchez. He got tagged for 9 in 3 1/3. 1-1 the count. He's a 10-3 record on the season, likely to drop to 10-4. Outside, 2-1, sweeper, 82. Popped it up, fouled straight back, 2-2. Yeah. Disastrous first inning. Phillies led 1-0. They gave up 6 in the bottom of the first. There was an error that allowed a runner, I think, to go from first to second, but it didn't affect that the runs were earned, all earned. Misses high and outside. Full count, 3-2. Bohm on deck. Quas delivers in the air to left. Little blooper, falls between the third baseman and the left fielder. Another single for the Phillies. The Phillies pick up their 10th hit of the game, but they have 1 hit or 1 run. Getting out hit 18-10. Now it's, who's the hitter? Why don't they have that up on the Phillies broadcast already? It's Bohm. 1 for 4, double RBI. 1-1 the count. Now they have it up. Hitting cleanup. Outside, sweeper 84, 1-1. Yeah, Royals starter pitched well. Bullpens pitched well. Inside, nearly hit him. Sinker, got away, 92, 91. Oh, they chop off the digit. It was 91.5. Round that up to 92 for Crown. Wow. Righty versus righty. Runner at first, 2 down. Takes a strike. Sinker, 93, 2-2. Quas is set. Wind up. Pitch fouled off. 4-seam, 91. Good foul off. Probably would have been a strike if he hadn't swung. RBI double in the first. So Bohm has the lone RBI. He picked up RBI 47 on the season. Two pitch fouled off. Sinker 92. Pardon me, just getting hungry. Two. Quas to Bohm. Swung on and missed. 4-seam, 92. Struck him out. No runs. Got a hit, left one. Heading to the bottom of the 8th. Royals send up Tolbert, right-hander. Maley, right-hander. Rojas, left-hander. We'll see who's on the mound for the All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream. Everything's free. Twitch, you have a less of a lag or a delay, literally like 4 seconds. And on Twitch, it is commercial free. All right, still a little bit of commercial break time. Another ad? It looked like the ad was over and they just went to another ad. What is going on? Weird. Wait, Stubbs is pitching? Position hitter? I thought, who's playing first? Hold on. Stubbs is pitching. Who's playing first now? They'll lose the DH. Okay, they moved Hill to first from center. Who's in center now? Oh, Crawford, who pinch hit. All right, so position player now. Pitching, it's Stubbs. 11th career pitching appearance. Career ERA 14.00. Looped one in there for strike one. The umps usually take mercy on the situation. Another lob pitch lined into left center for a leadoff single by Tolbert. I think he's got a 5-hit game. Yep. Tolbert's 5 for 5, raised his average to 333 today. 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. The leadoff single, hit number 19 in the bottom of the 8th. Loops one outside, ball 1. Yeah, that was a long commercial break. I don't know why that one was extra long. Would 1-0 count, 1-1 now. Did they miss a pitch? Another one inside, 2-1. I don't even know if they're registering anything on these pitches. Upstairs, yeah, Ephus 69. They were off. That's ball 4. They had 2-1 count. All right, 2 on, nobody out. Nah, this ain't Little League. Can't do it. Outside, ball 1 to Stubbs to, yeah, just keep saying pitch type Ephus. Closing in on 3 hours. Popped up Rojas, and Stubbs makes the catch in foul territory, 1 out. Excuse me. 9 pitches by Stubbs. I mean, we've seen the Jays do this with Straw a couple times recently. Phillies feed broke up. First pitch a little high. I mean, it's way high. 1-0 to Mistner. A walk and a run scored. Swung on and missed. I don't even think they're putting the miles per hour up. Let me check MLB. 59. He's throwing harder than Straw does. That one was... Where was that? Oh, Strike. Wait, this was called a strike? Look where that pitch was. 46. 1-2. Popped foul. Out of play. Still 1-2. Stubbs floats one. Hit in the air to right, but it's a routine fly short of the track, battling the sun. Out number 2. So 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th, 13-1. Stubbs might be the only pitcher to get a shutout inning. And he's a position player in the bottom of the 8th. Floats one in there. Was that a ball or a strike? I have no idea. Michael Massey, a walk in the 7th and a run. Grounded into center field. That'll score 1. It's 14-1. And the runner holds at second. The Royals get 2 touchdowns and lead by 13. Hit number 20. And they've scored in each inning. All 8 innings. Grounded into right. Right fielder picks it up. And they cut it off. And the bases are loaded. Sacks packed with Royals. 14 runs on 21 hits. Well, I don't know. Lined into right. Another hit. That'll score 1. 15-1. Oh, excuse me. 22 hits. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Popped it up. First pitch. Yep. Center field. Out number 3. But they tack on 2 more runs. They leave the bases loaded. We've played 8. Top of the 9th coming up. And we just passed the 3-hour mark. So actually this pace picked up because we were looking at about a 3 hours and 40 minutes game earlier. I guess 3.5. Marsh, left-hander. Sosa, right-hander. Stoll, left-hander, due up for the Phillies. Their final 3 outs they can use or to deal with. Oh, come on. Did I not update it? Oh, man. Forgot to give him a run. My bad. I did it on the other board. Yep. Phillies have 10 hits, but only 1 run. And they're down 2 touchdowns. Eagles need 2 touchdowns. Yeah, congrats again to Santana Gomez. Yep. Yeah, thank goodness the game is only just over 3 hours. Easily could have gone 3.5. Quas looks like he's going to head out for the 9th. All right. First pitch, Quas throws low, ball 1. Cutter, 87. Sosa on deck. Marsh pops it up. Left field. Out number 1. 2 outs left for the Phillies. Yep. Yeah, I know. I was thinking, oh man, we're going to have maybe 90 minutes. This is going to be a 4-hour game. Royals scored every freaking inning, all 8 innings. They had a huge picket fence assembled. A lot of ones from the second through the 5th, right? Foul ball, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. That one's an inside sinker, 92. Swung on, popped it foul towards the third base dugout. Out of play. 1-2. Sosa 0 for 3 with a walk. 6th hitter in their lineup. One and 2 pitch. Shattered the bat. Looked like a piece came off. Fouled it off. Still 1-2. Wait, he didn't? What happened? Got the ump. What the heck happened? I don't know. The ump's rubbing his head. I guess the ball hit him in the head. So on-field delay as they will check out the ump. I thought he broke the bat, honestly. All right, so they're checking out the home plate umpire. He says he's all right. Yeah, 5 from the 2nd through the 6th. 5 consecutive innings where the Royals got one run. Yeah, nice picket fence they assembled. All right, 1-2 from Quas to Sosa. Foul, just foul down the third base line. 1-2 still. Quas with 31 pitches. Man, this Phillies broadcast is breaking up. Man, this ESPN app. That happens on Sportsnet frequently. Grounded to third. Nice dig. Over to first in time for out number 2. Phillies down to their last out. Nice play by Rojas to get it over to Caglione for the put out. 5-3 ground out. All right. Quas to Stott. In there for a strike. 0-1. Outside. Oh, he called it a strike. 0-2. That was way outside. Down to their last strike. Quas. Stott is 2 for 3. Upstairs and outside. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Four seam. 92. That's your ball game. 15-1. Your final score. Wow. And the Royals win the series 2-1. Even more important there. All right, let's take a look at the box score before we head on out. Yeah, not bad. 3 hours and 10 minutes, considering all the runs, not let alone not just the runs, tons of hits, base runners, and pitching changes. Cameron improves to 5-6, 4.77 ERA. Sanchez drops to 10-4, 2.62 ERA. Gave up 9 runs, I think, in 3 1/3. All right, let's take a look. So the Phillies dropped. They're still 50-41. Royals improved 37-54. They scored in each inning. Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah, like and subscribe before you head on out. We'll be back in a little over 2 hours. We'll have WNBA and then 8:45, so a little bit over 4 hours. We'll have Blue Jays Giants game 1. Yep. Yeah, 32 total hits. Yep. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. Thank you all. Thankfully, it wasn't much over 3. All right. Turner for the Phillies had a 3-hit game and a run scored, 3 for 4. And Stott was 2 for 4. RBI Bohm, run scored Turner. There's your Philly hitting highlights. For the Royals, 3-hit games by Perez, 3 for 4. Lofton also 3 for 5. But the real star, I forgot, 5 for 5. Tolbert, 3 runs scored and 2 RBI. 2-hit games for Thomas, Witt Jr., Caglione, and Marte. So every spot in the order got I think, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody but Rojas got a hit. Rojas ended up being 0 for 5. Just the 9th place hitter didn't get a hit. 3 RBI for Maley, the catcher. Host of people with 2. Tolbert, Marte, Lofton, and Caglione. And runs scored, 3 for Tolbert, 2 for Maley, 2 for Lofton, 2 for Witt. Home runs, Maley his first. Perez his 11th. Thomas his 6th. Tolbert his first. He also had a double his first. Yeah. A lot of RBIs. 11 for 20 with runners in scoring position. They left 11 on base. Phillies were 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. They had the bases loaded after they got 1 run in the first. They had the bases loaded in the second. They had 2 on in the second, at least one, the one in the fourth. So 3-3-2-1 in the first 4 innings. They left 15 runners on base. Woof. Yeah, and the Royals could have had more. Oh, nice. Thanks, Father Time. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, they had a nice picket fence there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, like and subscribe before you head on out. Yeah, both teams, yeah. All right, yeah. Sanchez, the story, gave up 9 earned runs on 12 hits in 3 1/3. A walk, 1 strikeout, 3 home runs given up. And the bullpen gave up plenty as well. Johnson went 2/3 scoreless. That was it. But I think he gave up inherited runners. I think he inherited 2 and let him score. Cameron went 5, only gave up 1, struck out 7, 5 walks and 6 hits given up. Cruz a scoreless 6, Way a scoreless 7th, Cause scoreless 8th and 9th. Yeah. That's very kind of you, Karen. Thank you so much. All right. Hope to see you for Valkyries Mystics in about 2 more hours. And then Blue Jays Giants. We'll have Brewers Cardinals about the same time tomorrow. Blue Jays Giants, another evening game. Yeah, I could do the Cubs Orioles, but 3 consecutive baseball games is going to be too much. Wednesday afternoon game, Blue Jays Giants, Valkyries Tempo at night. Doubleheader Thursday, Jays are off as they travel from San Francisco to San Diego. Rays Yankees noonish Central. Cubs Baltimore just after 5:30. And Aces Fire at night. Then I think just the Blue Jays Padres Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Gonna take it a little easy. Next week, no baseball Monday through Thursday, so some WNBA, but like nothing Wednesday evening. But they got some day games coming up in the WNBA. All right, that's going to do it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Thanking you all for watching. Let me call the game for you. Hope to see you soon. Until then, take care. Have a great Monday. If I don't see you, have a great Tuesday. Until next time, Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Bye-bye for now.